Friends, we have core plus stretch today. Getting my water off to the side. And we're going to start into more of a standing position. Feel free to keep your shoes off or on, whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm going to keep mine on and then kind of take them off if I feel like it once we get into more of the stretching. So let's start with the feet hip distance apart. You're going to draw your shoulders down. I'm going to have you place your hands to the outside of your belly button. Now, we're going to do some three-dimensional breathing here. So you're going to take a deep inhale through your nose, and then as you exhale, kind of think about knitting your ribs toward one another again and really activating your transverse abdominals. Inhale, expand your rib cage, that three-dimensional breath, and then exhale like you're blowing through a straw. Inhale, expand, deep breath, and then exhale, drawing the abs in and up with your pelvic floor. One more. Take an inhale. And now as you exhale, you're going to rise up to the balls of your feet and then lower back down. Exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. So you're going straight up, straight back down. So you're staying even through your feet. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Good. Little balance exercise. Let's do 3 more. Last 2. And last 1. Now you're going to take a step out to your left. Your right foot comes back behind, and then you're going to reach your right arm up. And let's do the same thing other side. Big step behind, up and over, reach. And back to that first side. Step it behind, up and over. Good. Back to your second side. And reach. Let's do 1 more each. Last one. Good. All right, place your feet hip distance apart again. We're going to do some deadlifts. Soft little bend to your knees, hinging it forward. Back stays long. Exhale, squeeze your glutes and return. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, back up. Now, as you come back up to an upright position, make sure that you're not pushing your hips forward and putting pressure into the small of your back. You're just coming up to that nice tall line. And we want to stay into a neutral spine. So again, you'll feel a little bit of a deeper stretch through your hammies, back of your legs. 2 more. Last one, we're going to go right into your squat. Again, feet hip distance, squat it down and up, down and up. Feet stay parallel. Two more. Last one. Now we're going to do a little balance exercise. You're going to balance on your right leg. Draw your left leg up to the height of your hip. Hold it there. Same leg, bring it out to the side, okay? Now that knee, internally rotate it, drop it down, and then glide it back in. We're gonna do it again. Draw it straight forward, then out to the side. Draw your knee down, foot goes up, and then pull it back in. 1 more. Draw it up, out to the side, internally rotate, pull it back in. Good, let's do the same thing other side. Find your balance, knee comes up, abs engaged, bring it out to the side, knee drops down, and then pull it back in. And again, draw it forward, bring it out to the side, knee goes down, pull it back in. Good, 1 more. Woo, balance. Draw it forward, out to the side, knee goes down, and pull it back together. Good. All right, from here, let's go into reverse lunges, alternating. So we're just starting with basic movement here, basic mobility. Now we're opening up through our hips, knees, ankles. Let's add a little pulse in with it. So pulse, pulse, together. Pulse, pulse, together. Still alternating. So first portion, getting our heart rates up just a little bit. Good. Let's do one more each side. Then we're gonna go into what I call a windmill skater. Now, you're gonna step out to the left. Your arms go toward that direction, up and over. Bring it back. Same thing other side. Big step out and behind. Once you start to get this motion, start to speed it up a little bit. Full body. Awesome. Keep it up. Side to side. 10 seconds. Then we're gonna go into a balanced deadlift with rotation. 3, 2, 1, good, march it out. I'm gonna come off my mat. Now, you're gonna find your balance on your left leg. Clasp your hands together. You're gonna twist toward the leg that's lifted, so to your right. Center, bring that leg back, deadlift, and return. Hands are clasped. To the right, center, hinge, and return. Good. Twist, center, hinge, return, twist, center, hinge, return. Options here, toe tap, and then a little toe tap to the back. Okay, you do this with both feet down as well, and also to do your deadlift. We're gonna stay here for about another 10 seconds, and then we'll switch to the other side. Finish out one more. Awesome job. Okay, same thing other side. Find your balance on the right leg. Draw the knee up, clasp the hands together. You're twisting toward the leg that's lifted to your left. Return, hinge, and up. Now, the sneaky part, in order to maintain your balance, you gotta engage your transverse abdominals. That's one of the key factors that helps you maintain balance. And of course, squeezing your balanced leg for the glute. Slow and controlled. 10 seconds, we're almost there. Finish out one more. Ooh. Whew. All right. Now, you're gonna come to the front edge of your mat. We're gonna do some inchworms. You're gonna roll down one vertebrae at a time, walk it all the way out to your high plank position. Hold it here. Reach one leg up, set it down, other side, lift, lower. Now walk your hands back, pike your hips, stand it back up, we do it again. Hinging it forward, walk it out to your high plank, hold it here, lift one leg, set it down, other side, set it down, pike your hips, walk it back, stand it back up. One more time, hinge it forward, walk it out, hold it here, lift one leg, set it down, other side, set it down. Now lower yourself down to your knees, allow your hips to sink forward, draw your sternum up. Sink it back to a child's pose. Let's do it again. Draw your weight forward, hips lower down, sternum goes up, squeeze your glutes, sink your hips back to a child's pose, hold it there. And again, press it forward, lower the hips, extend through your spine, sink it back, child's pose. All right, I lied one more time. Draw it forward, sink your hips, sternum goes up, sink your hips back. Good, bring it back to all fours. Bird dog, opposite arm is leg. You're gonna extend the right arm, left leg, set it down, same thing other side, so we're alternating. Staying stable through the spine. Right arm lifts up just to the height of your shoulder. Left leg lifts up just to the height of your hip. Let's focus on our breath work here. Exhale, lift. Inhale to glide back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, return. We're gonna stay here for about another 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go right into our cat-cow. Exhale, rounding your mid back up toward the ceiling. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. 2 more. And extend. Last one. And extend. Lower down to your forearms. Walk your feet back to your forearm plank. Hold it here. Now options, you can lower down to your knees. You can bring yourself up to your hands if that feels better. Whatever you need to do. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down to the ground. Now we're gonna go into a heel squeeze prone. You're gonna separate your legs wider than your mat. Dig your heels together. So I'm kind of into this froggy position. Your feet are kind of flattening out toward the ceiling. Hands come to your forehead. Now, physically, it's gonna look like I'm not doing anything, but what I want you to do is squeeze your heels together, squeeze your glutes, and then inhale, little release. Again, exhale, squeeze, inhale, release. So you are actively doing the work here. Exhale, squeeze, inhale, release. So we're getting the posterior side of your body, but at the same time, relax through your shoulders and draw your abs in. Keep going at your own pace. Exhale, we squeeze. Inhale, release. And almost think about pressing. So your pubis bone, the front of your pelvis, press it down into the mat or down into the floor. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Awesome job. Now you're gonna flip onto your right side. And we're gonna do some glute work. Use your bottom arm to help support head and neck. We start with clamshells. You're gonna lift your top knee, lower back down. Toes stay connected. Your top hip stays square. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. So we're gonna do about 30 seconds with each exercise, and then we'll do the same thing other side. Next up, we're gonna go into circles, a bent leg circle. 5, 3, 2, 1. Now lift your top leg, keep the foot in line with your knee. You're gonna do little circles. So as far as size-wise, think of maybe like size of a cantaloupe or a honeydew, more of that summer fruit. So stay in this direction. It's gonna start to burn in that top glute med. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse your direction. Now while you do this, really engage your abdominal muscles in order to keep your spine stable so that your whole torso is not moving. Doing good. I'll give you a hip stretch after this, I promise. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw the knees together, top arm, reach it up and over. And you're just gonna open up through through the shoulders. Get a little stretch through your hip at the same time. Holding it here. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, release through your hips, head and neck and shoulders. And again, deep inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale through the nose. And exhale through your mouth. And then bring it all the way back to that starting position. Good, let's turn it over to the other side. So onto your left, and we start with your clamshells. 3, 2, 1, begin. Lift and lower. Second side is the worst because now that left glute is already on fire. And now we're adding the right. Now you have 10 seconds left. And with that top knee, you want to try to open up as far as you can, but without opening up through your hips. 3, 2, 1. Lift your top leg and circle. Foot stays in line with your knee. This is one of my favorite bodyweight exercises. You can get it done in 3 minutes and it burns like crazy. 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse. Ugh. Okay, we're almost there. Then we'll do that side lying rotation. Okay, gang, you have 10 seconds left. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, release. Top arm, reach it up, and open out. Breathing into that stretch. Try to keep those inner thighs together. And release through your hips. We'll stay here for about another 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way back in. All right, go ahead and roll onto your back. We go into hip bridges. Now you're gonna dig your heels, lift your toes. Feet are parallel, and you're gonna lift your hips straight up and down. Lift and lower. Use your breath work. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Lift and lower. Three, 2, 1. Now froggy hip bridges. Dig your heels together, separate your knees to kind of a V position. Same thing, lift and lower. Now as you lift, think about squeezing your heels together, just like that prone exercise that we did of the heel squeeze. So this is a great inner thigh exercise. Core, pelvic floor, it's all interconnected. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Flatten your feet down to the ground. Tuck your chin, flex it forward, hold it here. Little pulses up. Think about reaching your fingertips down toward your heels. Each time you flex forward into that little pulse, can you compress your abs even more? Really pull inwards. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, set it down. Now from here, find your imprint. You're gonna tuck your pelvis under, small of that gets close to the mat. Bring both legs up to a tabletop. Separate hip distance apart. Alternating heel taps. Alternating heel taps. This is slow and controlled. Try to maintain imprint if you can. If that is difficult, you can grab a towel or place your hands underneath your hips. Now we're gonna stay here for another 10 seconds. Then we're gonna add a double tap. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Glue your inner thighs together. Now double legs, lower and lift. Lower and lift. Now it's tricky with this exercise. You can do your breath pattern either way. So an inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Think of it as doing your exhale on the exertion, meaning for you, what's the difficult part? The lower or the lift? 10 seconds left. Last 3, 2, 1. Bring your legs back up to tabletop. Flex it forward. We have a double leg stretch. You're gonna reach it long, pull it in. Long, pull it in. Options here. You can do just the arms with your feet down, or you can do just the legs and keep your arms long down by your sides. You can do this with your upper body down as well. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send your right leg straight. Draw your left knee into your chest. Hold it here. Now with that left leg, cross it over your body. Head goes the opposite direction. Stretching your hips. And return back center. And then send that left leg straight up to the ceiling, stretching your hamstrings. Hands can go behind your thigh, down to your knee, or down to your ankle. Stretch it out. And now let's do the same thing other side. Send your left leg down to the floor, right knee to your chest, hold it here. Cross it over your body, head goes the opposite direction. Return back center, send your right leg straight up to the ceiling. Hammies. And go ahead and release. Awesome job. Let's bring you up to a seated position. And you're gonna bring the bottoms of your feet together. Allow your knees just to separate. Hold it here. You can hinge it forward if it feels okay. The other thing, if you're a little bit more flexible, you can use your elbows to kind of push into the inside of your knees. And go ahead and roll it back up. Take your eye gaze, bring it down to your left armpit and just gently pull the head down. And release. Let's do the other side. And go ahead and release. Use your hands to push your knees back together. And you made it. That's it. The 25 minutes of core plus stretch. Hope you feel a little bit loose, a little bit taller, and abs engaged. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining for class today. See you later.